All right, let's jump right in. Ready to explore how much weight those little stars and comments actually carry?
You mean online reviews?
Exactly. Today we're going deep on an article, and it's titled Grabrevio, the ultimate tool for captivating reviews and boosting sales.
Catchy.
Yeah, it's a bit salesy, no doubt, but that actually gives us a good jumping off point,
I see what you mean.
to really dig into WHY reviews matter so much these days. How a tool like this Grabrevio is trying to, well, grab that power, I guess.
Make it work for them.
Exactly. And of course, what you listening can take away from all this for your own thing, whatever that might be.
Sounds good.
So right off the bat, the article dives into how consumers have changed.
How we don't just take a company's word for it anymore.
Yeah, like we want to hear from other people, real people who've actually shelled out the cash and tried the thing.
And they highlight that with a pretty crazy stat.
Oh yeah, that 93% one, right?
93% of consumers read online reviews before buying.
It's almost everybody. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you bought something online without at least glancing at the reviews?
Probably never.
Right. And I think that stat just shows how reviews have become the new word of mouth.
Yeah. Like, it used to be you'd ask a friend, hey, have you tried this?
Wait, or your mom would recommend something.
But now it's like you have access to hundreds, thousands of those friends telling you their experience.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it builds trust.
Oh, for sure. Especially nowadays where we're just bombarded with marketing everywhere we look.
It's overwhelming.
So reviews cut through that. They give you that, what do they call it, social proof.
Yeah, social proof. Like, okay, other people actually like this thing. Maybe I should too.
Makes it feel less risky.
Totally. And the article also mentions the SEO side of things, which is, well, a little more technical.
But still really important for businesses, yeah.
Right, because not everyone's up on all the SEO jargon.
So just to clarify, SEO is search engine optimization.
Making sure your website actually shows up when people are searching for stuff.
Exactly. Google, Bing, all that. You want to be near the top of the results.
So how do reviews even factor into that?
Well, think about it. Reviews are content, right? And search engines love fresh content.
New stuff popping up on your website all the time.
Keeps things active, shows you're relevant.
And I guess all that activity from people reading and writing reviews, that signals something too.
Oh, definitely. It all plays into your ranking, how visible you are to potential customers.
So more reviews could mean more visibility, which could lead to?
More customers, more sales.
It's a cycle, right?
In theory, at least.
Of course, not every business is amazing at managing all those reviews.
Especially if they're getting tons of them.
Right, which is where Grabrevio comes in. It's like, hey, we're the solution.
They want to be the one-stop shop for all things review-related.
And they're really pushing how user-friendly it all is.
Trying to appeal to everyone, basically.
Like, you don't need to be a tech whiz to use this.
Exactly. Anyone can handle it.
And a big part of that is the automation they're talking about.
Taking all that manual work out of collecting reviews.
Which, let's be honest, can be a pain.
Big time.
Yeah.
Sending those follow-up emails reminding people.
Ugh, yeah. So Grabrevio's like, we'll handle all that for you.
Free up your time for other stuff.
Exactly. But beyond just gathering them up, they also talk about how important it is to actually showcase the reviews.
Make them work for you, not just sit there collecting dust.
Yeah, they have to be visible, right?
Yeah.
Impactful. Make them shine.
Exactly. And Grabrevio has these customizable widgets for that.
Oh, yeah, to put right on your website.
Yeah.
Like those little carousels, where the reviews kind of scroll by.
Keeps it dynamic, catches the eye.
Yeah, or those testimonial boxes. All sleek and designed to highlight the good stuff.
They also talk about video reviews a lot.
Which, I gotta say, are pretty compelling. More than just reading plain text. you
Oh,
know?
for sure. Video just adds that human element.
Like, you're seeing a real person. Hearing their voice, seeing their expressions.
It makes it more believable somehow.
Totally. And it works especially well for certain things, right? Like travel or food experiences.
Where emotion plays a big role. Yeah.
Like seeing someone light up talking about their vacation.
Way more convincing than just reading, this hotel was great.
Exactly. You get swept up in it. And on the more data-driven side, Grabrevio also talks about their analytics.
Right, which is important because, okay, you've got all these reviews, now what?
Just having them isn't enough.
You got to actually dig in and understand what they're saying.
See what's working, what's not.
And Grabrevio claims they've got all the tools for that.
Like dashboards to track trends and all that.
Identify patterns in the feedback.
So, say you're a restaurant owner.
Yeah.
You could see which dishes people rave about.
Or which ones consistently get complaints.
Maybe even notice trends in service feedback. Like, is everyone saying the wait staff is slow?
No, okay, maybe gotta address that. It's about turning data into action.
Not just collecting nice words.
Exactly. So we should probably address the elephant in the room.
That this whole article is basically one giant Grabrivio ad,
Pretty much. They're definitely playing up the benefits.
making it sound like a cure-all, almost, which, take it with a grain of salt.
It's marketing, after all.
But even so, some of their points are valid, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we all know reviews can influence our choices.
Think about it. You're on the fence about buying something,
Then you see that review from someone who sounds just like you.
and they're like, this is the best thing ever.
Suddenly, you're more likely to buy it.
Social proof in action.
We trust those who seem similar to us.
So to sum up their pitch, Grabrivio is saying they're affordable, easy to use, and it can grow with your business.
Scalable, as they like to say.
And of course, top-notch customer support. Always got to have that.
Painting that picture of a complete package for any business, no matter how tech-savvy.
But as with anything, right? Buyer beware. Look at it critically. See if it actually fits your needs.
Do your research.
You know what really struck me, though, through all this talk about reviews?
What's that?
It just shows how much they've become this central part of how we decide things.
Yeah. Not just businesses using them to attract customers.
But like, we as individuals rely on them too.
All the time, for everything.
Restaurants, hotels, even finding a good dog walker.
It's crazy. Almost like reviews have become as important as traditional advertising.
Which makes me wonder, how can we as individuals actually use this power?
Use it.
Yeah, the article's all about businesses.
Right. They're the ones trying to get the reviews, boost sales.
But what about us, the customers?
I see what you mean.
We're so used to being on the receiving end, reading those reviews.
Taking them in, letting them guide our choices.
But we each have our own experiences to share, right?
And those can have an impact too.
Think about it. You've probably used reviews countless times to make a decision, big or small.
Definitely. So many times.
So when you take the time to write a thoughtful review,
You're adding to that pool of knowledge.
helping other people make their own informed choices,
Like paying it forward. It's like we're all part of this massive system now.
refining the information, making it better.
And it's not just about helping other shoppers,
Right. Businesses can learn from it too.
Especially when we leave constructive feedback.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I've definitely seen companies actually respond to reviews.
Trying to fix things, address concerns.
Yeah, making changes based on what people are saying
It's like a conversation almost.
between the company and their customers.
And by participating in that, we're helping to shape things.
The products, the services, the whole experience.
It's kind of empowering when you think about it.
And sometimes it just feels good to let a business know when they've nailed it.
Give them that positive reinforcement.
A great review can be like, hey, you're doing awesome, keep it up.
It can mean a lot, especially for those smaller businesses,
Well, it's just starting out.
Yeah, that encouragement can make a real difference.
So, bottom line, next time you have an experience that really stands out,
Good or bad?
take a few minutes to leave a review. Share your thoughts.
Your perspective matters.
It really does.
And remember, a good review isn't just, this was great or this sucked.
Give some details,
Explain what you liked or didn't like.
help people understand why.
That's what makes it truly useful for everyone.
Paint a clear picture.
Help people make good decisions.
And in the end, it all contributes to a more honest and transparent marketplace, right?
Exactly. Holding businesses accountable.
And who knows? Your review might even inspire someone to try something new
Discover a hidden gem.
or save them from a bad experience.
Precisely.
So there you have it.
We've gone deep on the power of online reviews,
From how companies like Grabrivio are trying to leverage them.
to the surprising influence each of us has as consumers.
It's a fascinating world, constantly changing.
And it makes you think, how will this all play out in the future?
How will it shape how we interact with businesses?
And with each other.
That's something to ponder, for sure.
Lots of food for thought.
And on that note, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep asking questions.
Keep diving deeper into the things that spark your curiosity.
Until next time.